Dear student, welcome to our class of research topic selection. In this lecture, we will have a discussion about research topic selection. And let me tell you about that we have different layers of networks. The upper layer, where we have satellites. Similarly, we also have the ad hoc flying networks, for example, through aeroplanes. And they are communicating with one another. In the middle layer, sorry about that, we have a cellular network. We have Wi-Fi, or sometime we can also have the drone technologies. So here is satellite, or you can say flying networks. Then we have cellular network. Then Wi-Fi and drone networks. This middle layer is divided into two parts. One is upper middle layer, and then the lower middle layer. So on lower middle layer, we have traditional network that is fiber based, with some tangible mediums. And over here we have, on upper layer, we have the wireless networks. And on lower layer, we have acoustic networks within the sea. For example, we have different ships. They are communicating with one another. We have submarines. So these are acoustic networks, or you can say under water networks. So you can see over here that we have traditional networks here. So now you can see that we have upper layer, middle layer, and lower layer of this communication model. Similarly, the middle layer is divided into upper and lower layer. On upper layer, we have wireless technologies, wireless communication model, and then onward, we have on lower layer, we have uh, the fiber-based or coaxial-based or tangible media, such networks. So if we can divide these networks into different types, then we have wireless networks, out of these networks we have mobile ad hoc networks, we have vehicular ad hoc networks, similarly we have IoTs, we have Internet of Vehicles. This is Internet of Things. We have Internet of Vehicles. This is a mobile ad hoc network. Vehicular ad hoc networks. And similarly, we can have distributed networks. We have delay tolerant networks. Similarly, if we can come on this side, we have satellite networks. We can also have fiber-based networks. Similarly, if we can come to the lower layer, then we have underwater networks, or you can say acoustic networks. So now we had discussion about these different types of network, and then the areas in which you can search some problem, you can search some topics. Number one is routing, and that routing is further divided into unicast, into multicast, into broadcast, into anycast. Similarly, you can have security, and security can be information security. This is network security. This is node security. So this is network security. it can be a node security, it can be a server security. Or similarly, we can come to the quality of service, that is reliability. Either the network is reliable, there can be response time, less response time. Similarly, we can have resources, distribution. We can also have the bandwidth distribution. We can also have node authentication. We can also have encryption algorithms used for different types of network. Similarly, these are different topics that you can select, that either it's related to routing, it is related to security, it is related to quality of service, it is related to resource distribution, it is related to efficient bandwidth distribution, node authentication, encryption. So you have to select a topic in any kind of network. For example, I am taking a topic that is multicast routing protocols in mobile ad hoc network. So now this is my research topic, and I have to search research paper related to this topic. Remember, the research paper should be a latest research paper from 2021. As it's start of 2022, you can also take some paper from 2022, 2021, and then onward 2020, 2019, and 2018. So for example, if you can take 2 papers per year, or you can also take the latest 10 papers. The latest 10 paper, study all these papers one by one and write down the approach they used to address the problem. So once you have study study these papers, you will explain the working of each approach and then onward explain it in a paragraph and a para with diagram. And then onward also write its advantages and disadvantages. So first you have to write this working of each approach and technique, and then onward you explain the working in a para with a diagram that it should be understandable. And remember, there should be no plagiarism. There should be no plagiarism, no copy and paste from some other work. So here are different topics. As you can see that you can select routing that can be unicast, multicast, broadcast, security, information, network, node security, reliability, response time. It's up to you to select any kind of activity, and in any kind of network you can take. You can take mobile ad hoc network, vehicular ad hoc network, IoTs, IOVs, distributed network, delay tolerant network, fiber-based network, underwater network are these acoustic networks. So you can select any network and then onward to address its problem. I already explained here different layers of the networks that you can also use and select any topic related of your interest. So if you still have, as I told you, that you have at least studied 10 papers and compare 10 different approaches with one another, but you should know how this techniques, this approach, this algorithm, this protocol works, and what are the pros and cons. I will also share some sample paper with you people, which can also make some idea in your mind that what is the expectation. And after this lecture, this is simply the topic selection about this course, and then onward I will also tell you about paper writing, that how you will write your abstract in next lecture, then how you will select the keywords, then the introduction, and then how to write the literature review, the comparative analysis, the recommendation part, the justification, and then onward conclusion and future work with references. So that's all about the topic selection. I think it will be helpful for you people. If you have any question, then you can also ask me. Thank you so much.